Hi guys. Okay, so I put up a new blog to walk away or to try harder. So I found this a very important topic because in so many cases, this is basically the most difficult question to ask yourself. And at times, we're torn between moving on, which might imply giving up, or keep on trying, hoping someday it will go the way that we would like it to go. Now, this is basically the biggest doubt of a century. Like, when you ask yourself, is it really time to let go? Should I set myself free? Should I move on? Should I stay a bit longer? Because you're very sure that miracles do happen every day, Sometimes you do need to be fair to others, but it's very important that you're fair to yourself. There are times you need to evaluate if your efforts are being appreciated or if they're being misused. Are you trying so hard to impress? Do you ever do anything that actually impresses this person? Like, are you working towards an empty battle which you have probably lost already? At times you actually need to realize that, like, we can work so hard, we can try so hard, we can go out of our way just to impress somebody. We can try and show how important you consider this person to be, but you need to come to a realization that someone's perception towards you is what matters in determining whether you are doing, like, whatever you're doing really means anything at all to them. Like, I don't really mean to be harsh or inconsiderate, but it's very important to sit down and evaluate yourself towards people that surround you. Like, ask yourself, who are you to them? Like, what is your purpose in their life? At what point did you come into their life? What sort of gap are you filling? Were you a temporary need? You need to be honest with yourself as you answer these questions. If you're facing such a dilemma in your life, I'm also very sure that your heart is so heavy and you're probably dealing with so much pain, anxiety, frustration, and bad-ass confusion, So I'm sure you're desperately trying to understand what you have done wrong. And, you're trying to see all the wrongs that have been done to you, yet you've tolerated them, You ask yourself, who was right, who was to be blamed. Think of every sacrifice, every mistake, regret, anger, sadness, and once again, dilemma. So, people will create all sorts of excuses to hurt you. You even at the fact that they know you do not really deserve it. Reasons that you don't even understand if they're worth what they're putting you through will be given just for them to feel good about their actions. Now, first of all, to know what is right for you, you need to love yourself. You really need to love yourself. And the other thing that you need to understand is there's no such a thing as wrong decision as long as we live according to it. The only wrong decisions are the fear and doubt in your moves, which means no regret, no what ifs. And another thing is you also need to stop deceiving yourself. You need to ask yourself, what do I really want? How does it make me feel? Is it right for me? Am I failing to move on because I'm too familiar? I'm too comfortable? You need to ask all those questions to yourself. And another thing is you need to forgive and learn how to express yourself and listen to understand, not to replay. Okay, no one really knows where the shoes you wear hurt you the most. So sometimes you need to go through this process. And then lastly, unfinished business will always haunt your soul. The only way you can earn freedom is to finish with one chapter well, and then you move on from the bottom of your heart. So, for you to get more detail on this blog, you can actually go on www.nakihlomayi, Naki, N-A-K-I, Hlomayi, H-L-O-M-A-Y-I.blogspot.com. All right, I hope you've enjoyed this. Have a great day.